I'd like to admit something to everyone here. I have no shame admitting it. I am a millennial. And I know what a lot of people are thinking. He does look entitled, and you're absolutely right. It's all the Netflix and Uber Eats. We're all used to this, and you're absolutely right. I'm guilty of all of the above. Now, a lot of the millennials, we're always Googling stuff. We're always kind of caught in this browsing black hole. You're Googling one thing, and then you're like kind of tractor beamed into another thing, right? So I'm Googling like any normal person, how many members of S Club 7 are still active, right? And then you're tractor beamed into butterfly laws in Pacific Grove, California, right? We've all done this. There's currently 3, by the way. Not butterfly laws, active members of S Club 7. Shout out to Bradley. So, these butterfly laws, 352 makes it a misdemeanor to kill or threaten a butterfly. Now, kill, of course, right? Kill, I understand, but threaten? How do you threaten a butterfly? I'm gonna put you in a conservatory, working 20 hours a day for one piece of pineapple. Or you land on my porch again, I'll rip your wings off and you can crawl right on back to your caterpillar. And on the internet as well, I often look at a lot of restaurant reviews, right? I'm trying to be a good boyfriend, occasionally at least, right? And I'll take my girlfriend to a nice restaurant. But a lot of these restaurants are kind of trying to be edgy, Afghani fusion with Spanish tapas, mix, right? They always have this kind of like punny name. It's like Tip Top Tapas or like Tapas That Ass, right? It's always just something like ridiculous. So, and the thing is, how you know you're in the restaurant, right? They have like these tables that are like this big. They're like Polly Pocket size, right? And then like on the tables like a salt and pepper shakers, but it's like a seashell and like a VHS tape. Like it doesn't make any sense. And then of course the waiter comes over and he's always like this kind of laid back guy. Looks like he's always got like a bright light on in his face. Hey, welcome to Tip Top Tapas. My name's Lint. The D is silent. Like the chocolate. And he's got like the blonde man bun, looks like a 17th century history dropout, that sort of thing. And he comes over reading the dishes, and of course the dishes are basically like normal food, but like with more adjectives. Like they try to over-describe stuff. Oh, we have the Romanesco broccoli with the mushroom puree, or the sautéed cipollini onions with the cherry tomato paste. He says tomato, right? Of course, right? So, and like halfway through, you're kind of thinking like, are these like real ingredients? Half the stuff doesn't sound edible. And you get something like a grain-fed meatball and an acorn sauce. Or on special, I forgot to mention, we have the harvested fresh lawn clippings with the maple drizzle, freshly cut this morning. Now I see that there's 2 of you here. So we recommend 8 to 12 dishes. Okay, we'll have the first ones you mentioned. Sir, I said 8 to 12. Double it, I don't know. And then you're sitting there, playing with the VHS salt shaker, and then, Lint comes back out. And he always looks like surprised that the table was so small, right? He's got his plates all lined up, and like, oh, gee, the Polly Pocket table again? And he'll put 2 dishes on, and like, I'll just leave the rest of them down here. Just, whenever you're ready, switch them out, so you can swing by. And, the dishes are always all right. You're tired of picking, like, the twigs and leaves out of your mouth in between this experimental dish. And the thing is, like, I'm wondering, like, you always leave hungry, right? This is like a staple of a tapas place, right? You get 10 dishes and you're always hungry. So, I'm assuming, like, tapas must be Spanish for, like, $100 for 100 calories or something like that. So the dishes too, this is the one thing that gets me, is there's always an odd number, right? It's like, oh, there's 2 of us, oh, we'll give you like 3 chia seeds on the plate. Like it doesn't... It's the last time I'm going to be tapas that ass. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm wondering what happens next, though. What's next for these restaurants? Like, free-range asparagus? Oh no, this asparagus was allowed to grow wherever it wanted. And you just let it walk into the restaurants. Or a hand-scooped ice cream. Like, no, not hand-scooped. No, we actually use our hands. And of course, Lint is working there too, right? Oh, it's the guy from the tapas place. Tapas didn't fill ya? No, 1.5 meatballs isn't gonna do it for me, Lint. Oh, you were always a kidder, I remember you. Any travelers here? Anyone out of town? Barhaven even? It's all an adventure. Has anyone ever done this where in the UK often they have the faucets but they're like separate? Have you seen this where it's like one hot, one cold? It's like the king kind of like pushed this sort of don't cross the streams agenda, ideology or something like that. And it's like, it's never hot and cold, it's like molten lava and like frigid Arctic like nipple cold, right? And I'm just wondering if they applied this to like real life, like, oh, you're only allowed one sock. So, you put one sock on, if you get cold, take it off, put it on the other one. Or, you're ordering a pop and there's the pop here and the ice cube here, so you kind of need to like take a swig and then like manually lick the ice cube. Or say for a fact you're in a restaurant or something like that, and you order a hamburger and it's like, okay, here's the bun, here's the meat, here's the cheese, and then Lint comes back out. Oh, that's actually our deconstructed soybean slider with the sweet potato crinkle cut, just the way you like it. You've all been sweet tonight. Thanks again for the support and love.
Give her ukulele, ladies and gentlemen! Oh my God! Let's keep the magical night going, shall we? Yes? Yes? Oh, she's